Sure. Thanks a lot. I wanted to ask about on Darfur. Thanks for what you said about what Ms. Bangura said. There's a press release put out by UNAMID that has this line in it. Village community leaders reiterated to UNAMID that they coexist peacefully with local military authorities in the area. The press release doesn't mention at all this military presence. So I wanted to ask you, one, if you can comment, what do you make of this press release by UNAMID? And two, where does the report by the Secretary General on allegations of covers-up by UNAMID of attacks on civilians and on peacekeepers, where does it stand? He said that the spokesman said that an executive summary of the report went to the Council. Is the Council going to have a meeting on it? Are you going to get the full report? And are you satisfied with UNAMID's press release on these allegations of rape?
Matthew, on the second part of the question, members of the Council, of course, are very concerned on this whole question of UNAMID and UNAMID reporting, but also what UNAMID is doing. And one of the big issues there, of course, is the denial of access and restrictions that are imposed, largely by the government of Sudan, with whom, of course, UNAMID has a formal arrangement on access, but also, of course, by armed opposition groups, and that, of course, is inherently more difficult sometimes to get the access that's needed. That report has not yet been discussed by the Council. I expect that it will be over the next couple of weeks. A number of members of the Council are extremely interested in it. We want to be sure that we've lined up the right briefers from the Secretariat to have a proper discussion of that report. Secondly, in relation to the UNAMID press release, I think the key is that they've indicated that they had access, but it was the first time since November 4 when they'd been seeking access, and they had proactively been seeking access to be able to undertake investigations. That's a long period to have access denied, by the way, in a circumstance like rape. You really do need, as Ms. Bangura reminded us, to have access straight away for obvious reasons. So that's one point I'd make. The second point is UNAMID has made it extremely clear in its press release that it will conduct further follow-up actions, including possible further investigations and patrols, and that they will do that in cooperation with the government of Sudan and other parties. We have confidence that that will happen. SRSG Bangura is making this a top priority for, and so is the Secretariat itself. And we were reassured about that this morning by ASG Mule. So I think that's basically it, yeah.